Rakuten is raising the profile of basketball in Japan by leveraging its sports partnerships and assets. We focus in on not only past events, but a particularly exciting visit and event held recently that helped empower young basketball athletes in Japan. Compared to the United States, where basketball is one of the most watched professional sports, basketball in Japan has a large potential to grow from the country's 7th most popular sport, according to Rakuten Insight research. To empower the Japanese basketball society, since the start of its partnership with the Golden State Warriors and the NBA in 2017, Rakuten has pushed out a range of initiatives. From launching the NBA special on Rakuten TV to allow users to live stream games, and arranging public viewing events with star players in the NBA, to bringing NBA teams to play in Japan. In doing this, Rakuten aims to grow basketball's popularity in Japan by providing sports entertainment, as well as creating more opportunities for young basketball players to be inspired and improve their skills. The latest initiative involved Rakuten's global brand ambassador and Golden State Warriors point guard Stephen Curry, who brought his underrated tour powered by Rakuten to Tokyo, Japan on June 22nd and 23rd in search of underrated talents in the country. To bring recognition to the tour, a press conference was held.
This tour was created, and obviously thank Rakuten for bringing this to life, because it wouldn't be possible without them, but with the idea of finding the next me. Here in Tokyo, back in the States, every tour stop we wanted to give these kids and these boys and girls an opportunity to, one, get better, compete, but also just have an opportunity to showcase what their skills are and what they're about. And I was looking for that opportunity. I was in high school and wanted to give it back. I was a 3-star recruit. I was a guy that was kind of overlooked, especially going through high school. And I had that underdog mentality, and I just was looking for an opportunity to show what I was capable of, and that's the mission.
楽天という会社もですね、ある意味アンダーレーテッドカンパニーだったのかなということで、本当に22年前に別にシリコンバレーから大きなお金を集めたわけでなくて、自分たちで作ってきた会社です。そういう意味で今までですね、ウォリアーズとかバルセロナとか、イーグルスとかそういうトップチームのスポンサーもやってきたんですけれども、メッセージとしては、今日どんなことがあっても諦めないで夢を持って夢を追いかけてほしいと、楽天グループとしては、このアンダーレイテッドツアーとともにですね、バスケットボール、全体の進行にこれからも頑張っていきたいと思います。
At the press event, it was announced that Under Armour, uniform and footwear provider of the Underrated Tour, will be opening a new store on Rakuten Ichiba. And pre-sale of items, developed in collaboration with Stephen Curry, will be made available on the store, including exclusive merchandise from the Underrated Tour on Rakuten Ichiba's first-party sports zone site. Over the 2 days of the Underrated Tour powered by Rakuten, more than 80 future stars received training from Stephen Curry's own trainer Brandon Payne, and Stephen himself. And to further encourage basketball skills development in Japan, for the first time a special session was initiated for Japanese coaches, who also received training from Brandon.
The problem is here. That's where the problem lives.
The Underrated Tour is so special because it levels the playing field. That enables everybody equal opportunity to come out and join the camps. And having Stephen Curry, Stephen Curry is one of the best NBA and overall athletes of our time. So the fact that we could get him here in Japan, which the basketball in Japan itself is underrated. So it just really felt like a great fit. I got to be physically on the ground at 5 of the stops, and it was amazing to just see the difference from day 1 to day 2, how these kids really felt empowered. You could see their self-confidence grow. You could see them taking more shots. You could see Stephen to the side coaching them. That is the moment of a lifetime for some of these players, and the fact that we could be a part of that is just incredible.
We asked the coaches and young athletes about how they found the event.
来てすごく驚いたのが100人以上の子どもがいたので、かつそこに対して10人以上のコーチがついてたので、かなりアテンションがいってるな、かなり一人一人の子どもに対して人数多いんですけど、しっかり目が届いてるなっていうのはすごく親切なイベントだなと思いました。
Brandon's coming over to give his coaching advice and experience has been really good to kind of get an understanding of where he comes from coaching high-level players. I think it's great for Japan for sure because we want to grow the sport of basketball in Japan. So I think it's fantastic that they run any kind of sporting events, especially basketball, because that's what we're doing. And it just gets more the community involved, gets more kids interested in the sport, and that's what we want to continue to do is grow the sport in Japan.
すごい刺激をもらえた2日間でした。一番良かったところは自分の力を試せる場所があることが良かったなと思います。男子の中に女子1人でプレーしたんで、いろんなパワーとかスピードとかすごいハイレベルでよりいいバスケを経験できたので、それを持ち帰って自分で成長できたらいいなと思います。
The best part was definitely seeing Steph Curry in person and actually getting advice straight from him because you really don't get that opportunity anywhere else. I think this is really just the top-notch advice you can possibly get. He's definitely told me a lot of things that I've never been told before, and so I'm definitely going to be able to use that in my future.
やっぱりカリー選手が一緒にやってくれて、やっぱり自信もつくし、みんなも頑張りたくなるから本当に楽しかった。全然きつかった練習、なんかみんなができないことを普通にやっちゃいそうな感じで、コーチも普通にやれって言われて、みんなできなかったのがうわーみたいな。自分でもやっぱりこれ練習しないといけないなって思ったのが結構ありました。やっぱり自信を持ってカリー選手みたいになんか自分に向いたプレースタイルで頑張ってどんどん自信を持ってシュートとかも打って頑張っていきたいですね。はい。目標は NBA です。
Through its partnerships with the NBA, the Golden State Warriors, and Stephen Curry, Rakuten aims to continue spreading the popularity of the sport of basketball in Japan.